but tell me, have you been getting along with your coworkers? Because I've heard of a few complaints and I don't know what's going on. And I said, oh, okay. Well, the only incident I did have, and I'm sure that was him who complained, and maybe one other waitress. And I told her about the whole stupid little fight we had at the bar. And she was like that. He had told me like, you better watch your back because
did you tell him about the pipe and lights?
Yeah, I told her the whole story.
Okay.
I was like, it was a stupid little like minute argument, like no big deal. He didn't have to blow it out of proportion, and he did. And I was like, he's being so gay about it. I told her he's acting like a little gay kid. Like, man up. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, what guy tells off a girl? Like, seriously, like. I'll be damned if my son fucking tells off a girl. Like, shut the fuck up.
So what happened?
So anyway, I told her the way it was. I was like, and then this other waitress butts in. Like, I knew her for 5 minutes. And then she tells me that she backs him up, that all this bullshit. I was like, they don't intimidate me, and they don't, whatever. I don't care. I've been working in this business for a while. I'm confident with what I do, and if I'm not tripping. Like, I try not to fight at work. Like, I don't care. Like, they were just going off on me. And then she's just like, oh, I see. She's like, no. She goes, well, that guy bartender, he's famous for making the girls cry, so just don't listen to it. I said, famous for making the girls cry? He's not going to make nobody cry here. I was like, I'm not going to cry, because there's no point for me to cry, like over an old man who's grouchy, who probably hasn't gotten laid in 15 years, or something. I mean, he's just ugly.
Yeah, it's
and,
so true. It's so true.
Like, he needs to get laid, and he's just like, so, at girls, all the pretty girls, I hate you because you don't like me.
Yeah.
It's the kind of, that's what I see in him. Like, he's like, I don't know, trying to get back at the world or something. So anyway, I told her that. I was like, he's not going to make me cry, trust me. I was like, he's not going to make me cry. I was like, but I will tell you that I didn't tell you because I just didn't want any drama. Like, but now that you're telling me, I know it's them that are talking because I'm cool with everybody else. I was like, and you know what? She goes, yeah, and some of the girls, one of the girls, she didn't tell me who, she's like, made a little comment, about you, and I said, well, you know what, let me tell you, like, I'm not even surprised. I was like, everywhere I work, there's girls that hate me. Like, that's the way it goes, like,
You telling this lady all this?
Yeah. I was like, everywhere I work, there's going to be one or two girls that hate me. It's just like that because I don't know if they're jealous or intimidated by me in any way because I make my money and I will make more money than all of them, like when I work. And my sales are always good. I was like, and so, I mean, I don't know what it is. And maybe because I'm cool. Like, I really am cool. Like, I don't know, like, what it is. And then she just, like, starts, like, laughing with me. And she's like, no, I completely understand. I know. Like, kind of telling, like that's happened to me. Like, kind of deal. She's like, I know. She's like, I know. I completely understand. Well, I'm glad I got to talk to you about this, Sabrina. And I was like, awesome. And she's like, now I got to hear both sides of the story. I was like, yeah, cool. I'm glad I talked to you too then. Like, no, but you know what? She's like, because I'm keeping my eye out on some waitresses. Like, in other words, it was working out in her benefit if they were being mean to me too, because she could fire them because she doesn't want them there. Like, I could read through her, you know?
Yeah.
Because even the waitresses, like, two of them were talking about how Daniela, the GM, she has it out for them. Because, like, they'll put, like, she talked to Daniela one time, the girl that she doesn't like, that girl talked to the manager, and she was like, hey, you have to not schedule me at 7 o'clock shifts no more, 7:30, because I have to go in at 9:30 now because I work during the day. Dude, so Daniela keeps scheduling her 7 every fucking time, every fucking day, like, trying to get rid of her, yeah. And she's like, and I'll remind her, and I'll call her, and sometimes she won't even send me my schedule, like, she just won't send her the schedule. She emails them to everybody, and she won't even send her the schedule sometimes. Like, she just has it out for her, you know?
She really does have her.
Yeah, and it's funny, because you know it's true, like, you know, that there's no doubt in your mind, you know.
That's so funny.
Ain't that crazy?
That's so funny.
So that was that, dude.
So
My
when was
manager was
that?
so fucking cool. Last night. She's like, okay, no, and get this, the story gets even better. Fuck, I forgot. Dude, so, like, oh shit, I sold 3 bottles, 4 total, last night. My table, I only had 1 reserve table to start off with. And then they had 2 goose bottles, and then they ordered another one, so that's 3 already. And then a random table came in, and I sold him a bottle of Crown, so like I was doing good, you know, like.
Yeah. That's already like $50, right?
Yeah, okay, just in gratuity for 1 table, I got 120, like 20%.
120?
Yeah, because they got 3 goose bottles, they're 180 each, the goose bottles.
120?
Gratuity.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's damn.
Yeah, and that was only 1 table. And then, like, I had the Crown table, and then, but where was I going with this? Oh, anyway, I was, like, filling up juices and, you know, for their mixers or whatever. So I'm at the bar, like, because I'm not going to bother a bartender to fill me up a fucking thing. So, like, there I am filling it up by myself or whatever. And then that grouchy old man, he did it to me once before, dude, and I didn't say anything. And I wasn't planning on saying anything this time either, because I was just like, fuck this, I'm going to make my money because he's going to piss me off. And I'm only going to start, you know, some more drama. Dude, he fucking grabs a gun from me, like, doesn't even say, hey, lend it to me real quick, excuse me real quick. I understand if you have to grab it, like, it's your bar and you need the gun. But most people would say, he just snatched it. Like, he didn't even say, excuse me, can I? Or he didn't say 1 word. Hold up, babe. You know, most bartenders would be like, hold up real quick.
Yeah,
you know,
say
like,
something.
say 1 word, 2 words.
Even that's still a jerk move, but that's even worse.
Yeah, no. Yeah. He didn't say shit, just grabbed it and starts pouring his drink, and the lady, but he grabbed it from me hard, like, not even slowly. And the lady across the bar, she's like, why are you so rude to her? Like, yeah, this lady told him, why are you so rude to her? And then he goes, and then he didn't know what to say, right? And she's like, that was very rude what you just did. You snatched that from her. And then, and he's an old man. Like, he's, like, gotta be, like, fucking late 40s, 50. Like, he looks fucking old, like, to be bartending. And then she was pouring around and she's like, be quiet before I spit in your drink.
He said that to her?
Yeah. Yeah. And he made it seem like he was joking, but it's still, like, you don't say that. Like, even joking around, you know what I mean? And she was like, ugh. And she just, like, walked off and, like, smiled because she was, like, pissed off, not, like, I can't believe you, you know? She walks off, she's outside sitting at a table, and patio's open patio, like, we can all wait on anybody in the patio, you know? She's sitting there at the table, and I go over, she's like, hey, she's like, yeah, that was really rude, like, I was just telling my girlfriend that, whatever, you know? And I was like, yeah, he's rude. I was like, I'm trying to put up with him. Like, he's been like that since I started. Like, he's just a jerk. And then, dude, she's like, I want to talk to your manager. Like, bring her over here. And I was like, oh my God, that would actually help me. You know why? Because she just got after me today because of him. Like, you know, being suspicious if I was getting along with my co-workers or not. Like, you know, fuck him. Like, yeah, you know what? I'd be more than happy to bring her over to the table. I was like, I'll bring her. And she's like, yeah, bring her. I want to tell her. I was like, fuck yeah. She was like helping me out.
Yeah.
And Daniela had just gotten after me that day. Or not gotten after me, but kind of like talked to me. And then I was like, fuck it. That way she could see that he's a fucking little dickhead. Well, dude, I tell her, and she's pissed. She goes to the table, and I leave him alone. Like, I'm not going to be there. Like, I left him alone. I wasn't there listening or whatever, so I don't know what was said. I just know that she told her everything, like, whatever, the way he was being and what she saw, and that he said he was going to spit in her drink. Yeah. Now, you just don't say you're going to spit in their drink when you don't even say that. It's wrong. So my manager goes behind the bar and tells him off.
For real?
And you can tell he was kind of trying to ignore her. Like, he's real big shit. Like, he's got a fucking big stick up his ass. Like, he must be gay or something because he's real, like real selfish, like ugly, like real
Yeah.
like he
He
can
sounds
tell.
like a terrible guy. Why is he even working
He
there?
can tell you he's bipolar or something. Like he has disorders because it's like he can tell you off, like the way he was telling me off, and I was ignoring him, acting like I didn't see him on the computer. He went in front of my screen. That's how mad he was that I wasn't paying attention to him. Oh, but when Daniela's telling him off, he's like all fucking like trying to act like he's busy making drinks, not paying attention to her. Like, I'm like, fuck no, Daniela. If that was me, I'd be like, no, stop moving, listen to me for 1 second. Like, you know, fuck that. Daniela's stupid too for fucking letting him like bobble his head around like he's listening. Like, okay.
So then what? That's it? You stayed working?
So then that was it. I just kept doing my thing, and it was such a coincidence that after Daniela had gotten after him, like I went back to the bar because I've been going to the other side of the bar because he was annoying the fuck out of me. So I was going to the other side of the bar, but then when I ended up going back to his side, he was like trying to make conversation with me. Oh, you cut your hair? Like, is it real? And I was like, yes, it's real. Like, pull it, then. Didn't hear it like that. It's like, yeah. I always make people pull my hair when they think it's fake. I swear to God, like, some people think it's fake, because I think because it's long and I've let it grow so long. Like, when I pull it down, like, watch, it's really long.
Ooh, wow.
No, my hair is long.
I guess so.
Well, I think it's long. Anyway,
So y'all are cool now or what?
no, I'm not cool. I've always been cool, but it just makes me cooler. No, just kidding. No, I don't know. Guys just like long hair. Like, I've noticed that.
Well, what happened after that? After you pulled your hair?
Nothing. I was just laughing inside because I knew he was in trouble. That's exactly what I was thinking. I didn't say anything. I was acting all cool, like, hey, sorry, buddy, but you got in trouble all on your own. Like, the fucking customer. Karma's a bitch, dude, because I didn't say anything, but Karma's a bitch because that customer saw, like, the way he was being, and she fucking noticed, and she talked to my GM, and...
Dude, that's like karma, exactly.
That's
like,
fucking
exactly.
karma. That's fucking karma. Karma's a bitch. I love it because I know I'm a good person, so I'm not worried about bad karma. You know, like to you, all ugly fucking people out there, karma's a bitch. That's why people are bitter when they're old, because bet you anything they were bad people when they were younger. That's why they're old and bitter, because they're like, things didn't go my way. You know, like, I didn't go to school and I'm a loser and I'm bitter.
That's so funny. So true, dude. Like, that's actually like a good thing. I love that it's like really true.
Yeah. Aren't you lucky you're getting yourself an education, you know? Those people, he's been a bartender for 10 years. Do you think he likes that?
He must not.
He made it seem like he was proud of it, but you know he's not. You know he hates it. For him
Nobody wants to be a 50-year-old bartender.
No, nobody wants to bartend for 10 years either.
No.
No.
You don't want to do that.
I'm like, really?
It's like
your weekends are always like taken by working at a bar. Like, how annoying is that? So fucking annoying. I knew this girl who did it for 10 years too. And she actually had a hot body for being like 30 or whatever, but still, dude, like, oh, I'm a bartender for a living, like, and I'm proud of it. This guy, the guy that went crazy jealous that worked with me, this is how
Why do you work with crazy people?
No, that guy.
They all sound ridiculous.
I know. And that crazy guy, dude, the one
I know
that.
a guy like that though.
Okay, well, that crazy guy that got jealous or whatever, you know, remember that guy, the one that worked with, bartender? This is how he hits on me the first day that I meet him. He's like, yeah, so, when I moved to LA or to Malibu, he's like, will you go to my beach house out there? Like, just bragging, you know, like a fucking little...
serious?
He was serious. He's like, will you go visit me at my beach house when I get it in Malibu? And I said, oh, really? I was like, you're going to get a beach house in Malibu doing this? I told him, I was like, with bartending? I was a bitch. Like, You want to be acting like big shit? Well, tell me how you're gonna buy it. You know.
Yeah.
And I said with bartending.